Welcome everyone. This is tutorial number 1 from the Blender Practitioner, and today we will be talking about HDRIs. First off, hello everyone. This is tutorial number 1 for the Blender Practitioner, and today we will be taking a look at setting up an HDRI within Blender. And so here we just have a simple little scene. We have a light, we have a nice model here, and it's looking pretty good, but you know, we really would rather have an HDRI image. So let's go ahead and delete this light. And the first thing we need to do is we need to go into shading. After we go into shading, over here where it says object, click on that, go to world. And here we need to add a couple nodes. So Shift A, search, start typing environment, and we can add an environment texture. Connect that to the color. Shift A again, search. We need a mapping node. Go ahead and take vector to vector and do it one more time. We need a texture coordinate node. And go ahead and go from the generated to the vector. And that's it. Now, to actually make that process quicker, what you could do is you could go to Edit, Preferences, and you might already have this, Node Wrangler. Go ahead and enable Node Wrangler. Click down here, save Preferences. If you have auto save on, then you don't have to do that. So let's say you didn't want to go ahead and search for everything like we just did. Click on background, hit Control T, and that's created for you. Node Wrangler really simplifies some of these operations within Blender. Okay, now that we have that, let's go ahead and go to Open, and let's see, I just have to find my files here. Okay, here we go. We have some, let's try the moonlit Gulf. Open that. And we see nothing. We see absolutely nothing. And it's because we're here in the viewport shading. Let's go over to, well, not the viewport, we're in the material preview. We have to be in the rendered preview. So let's go ahead and open up the rendered preview, and voila. We now have our HDRI loaded here. So your next question is probably, how do we rotate not just the viewport, but how do we rotate the image? Well, glad you asked. Down here, we just have to rotate, use this rotation on the Z-axis, and that's going to go ahead and rotate our image for us. And so we can rotate that around. Now your next question is, how do I make it brighter or darker? Well, just right over here on the strength value of the background. If you put that 0.5, it's going to make it darker. Maybe you want it super bright, bring it up to 2. Whichever you fancy. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's how you add an HDRI to your scene. Now, let's say you don't want that picture in the background, you're kind of tired of looking at that. No problem, no problem. Go over here to rendering, down to film, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on transparent. If you click on transparent, you will still get the effects of the image, the lighting, but it's not going to show the image. So that can definitely come in handy for sure. And And yeah, that's going to be it for today. That's how you add HDRI image to your scene. If you need to find HDR image, you can always go to HDRI Haven, which is an excellent place to get free HDRI images. Okay, that's tutorial number 1 from the Blender practitioner. Thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next one.